Welcome to Mesopotamia, the cradle of civilization. This mysterious corner of the earth became the birthplace of the greatest ancient civilizations. Here, deep in history, began a journey that changed the world. What secrets lie behind the walls of ancient cities, and what unique achievements did these lands bring to humanity? Get ready to dive into an exciting journey through the enigmatic world of Mesopotamia, where the history we know today began. Mesopotamia, located between the Tigris and Euphrates rivers, was an ideal place for the rise of great civilizations due to its fertile soil. Around 4000 BCE, the agrarian revolution began here, as people mastered irrigation techniques, enabling the development of agriculture and the creation of the first cities. The Sumerians, one of the earliest inhabitants of the region, built city-states such as Ur and Uruk, and developed cuneiform, one of the earliest writing systems. These cities became centers of trade and culture, and Sumerian laws, like the Code of Ur-Nammu, laid the foundations for future legal systems. The Sumerians' achievements had a profound impact on the development of human civilization. The Mesopotamians also made significant contributions to agriculture. They developed complex irrigation systems that allowed them to water dry lands and ensure harvests, even in conditions of water scarcity. One of their most remarkable achievements was the construction of reservoirs and canals, which helped redirect water from rivers to fields. This provided a steady water supply and enabled agriculture to flourish over large areas. Thanks to these innovations, Mesopotamia became one of the earliest centers of agricultural production in history. Artisans and farmers could grow crops in large quantities, which supported population growth and the development of urban life. In Mesopotamia, religion played a central role in people's lives. The Sumerians and other civilizations of the region worshipped a multitude of gods and goddesses, each responsible for different aspects of the world. For instance, Enlil, the god of air and storms, was one of the chief deities and was considered the protector of the city. Temples and ziggurats, multi-tiered pyramids, were built in honor of the gods and served as centers of spiritual life. The ziggurat in Uruk, for example, was a majestic architectural structure and a symbol of religious devotion. These temples not only served as places for prayer, but also strengthened social ties. Religious festivals, such as the New Year, were significant events for society. They brought people together, fostering communal bonds and preserving cultural traditions. These ceremonies, full of sacrifices and rituals, symbolized renewal and prosperity. The Mesopotamians believed in numerous deities, each responsible for different aspects of life and nature. For example, the goddess Inanna, Ishtar, was the patroness of love and war, while the god Enki was associated with wisdom and water. These deities were objects of worship, and offerings were made to them in temples. Religious rituals and sacrifices were a vital part of public life. People believed that the gods intervened in their lives and assisted them in difficult times. These rituals reinforced the connection between humans and deities, as well as promoted social cohesion and support for authority. One of the most remarkable architectural achievements is the Ziggurat of Ur, a majestic step tower built around 2100 BCE. The Ziggurat of Ur was constructed in honor of the moon god Nanna and featured a massive structure with 3 tiers, each smaller than the one below. The ziggurat was adorned with glazed bricks in vibrant colors and decorated with reliefs depicting divine scenes. These structures inspired architects of later periods and left us valuable lessons about the construction and art of the ancient world. Mesopotamia was a hub of trade and economic exchange. Its location between the Tigris and Euphrates rivers made it a crucial trading nexus, connecting various cultures and regions. The Sumerians, Akkadians, Babylonians, and Assyrians actively traded goods such as grain, textiles, metals, and precious stones. Trade routes passed through Mesopotamia, linking it to Egypt, India, and the Mediterranean. This trade fostered economic growth and cultural exchange. Mesopotamians adopted new technologies, art, and ideas, which further advanced their civilization and strengthened its influence in the ancient world. One of the most impressive achievements of ancient Mesopotamia was its architectural monuments. While ziggurats and temples symbolized religious authority, palaces and administrative buildings showcased the development of the administrative system. The palace in Hattusha was not only an architectural marvel, but also served as the administrative center for an entire region. These buildings were not only residences for rulers, but also administrative hubs, where important decisions were made and legal disputes were settled. An important aspect of Mesopotamian architecture was also its sewage and water systems, which helped maintain urban hygiene. Aqueducts provided clean water, while sewage systems managed waste, contributing to a comfortable and healthy way of life. The Code of Hammurabi, created by King Hammurabi around 1754 BCE, comprises over 280 articles covering various aspects of life, from trade and family relations to criminal law and justice. The laws of the code were inscribed on a massive stone stele, which today stands as a symbol of early justice. The Code of Hammurabi had a significant impact on subsequent legal systems. Its principles of justice and punishment laid the foundation for many other laws in the ancient world, reflecting a commitment to organizing societal relations and creating a just society. Mesopotamian writing was one of the earliest and most significant achievements of civilization. The Sumerians developed cuneiform, a writing system using symbols and signs inscribed on clay tablets. Cuneiform enabled the recording of laws, historical events, and trade transactions. One notable document is the Code of Hammurabi, which outlined laws governing daily life and justice. This code is a key testament to the evolution of legal systems and social structures. Cuneiform not only aided in administration, but also helped preserve cultural heritage. Literary works, like the Epic of Gilgamesh, were inscribed on clay tablets and have survived to this day, passing the knowledge and history of ancient Sumerians to future generations. The Epic of Gilgamesh is one of humanity's earliest literary works. It tells the story of King Gilgamesh, who seeks immortality after the death of his friend Enkidu. Gilgamesh and Enkidu undertake numerous heroic feats, including defeating the monster Humbaba and the Bull of Heaven. These deeds highlight their bravery and deep friendship. After Enkidu's death, Gilgamesh embarks on a perilous journey to find the immortal Utnapishtim. He learns that immortality is not meant for mortals and returns home with the understanding that immortality can be achieved through good deeds and legacy. In Mesopotamia, mathematics and astronomy reached impressive heights. The Sumerians developed complex systems of calculation based on the number 60, which are still used today in measuring time and angles. Astronomical observations played a crucial role in Mesopotamian life. They studied stars and planets, creating precise astronomical tables used for timekeeping and agricultural planning. These observations helped predict seasonal changes and improve farming. Mesopotamian scholars also engaged in calculations, solving complex problems and developing mathematical models. This knowledge aided in construction, trade, and administration, and contributed to the advancement of science and technology. Mesopotamia was also renowned for its achievements in art and crafts. Clay figurines, stone carvings, and pottery showcase the high skill and creativity of ancient artisans. One notable example is the Venus of Lascaux, a figurine representing a female form and symbolizing fertility. Such artworks were not only decorative but also held religious and symbolic significance, reflecting the beliefs and daily life of the people. Mesopotamians also created magnificent jewelry and metalwork. Items made of gold, silver, and bronze were not only status symbols, but also demonstrated the advanced level of craftsmanship and metallurgy. Mesopotamia was the birthplace of many significant scientific achievements, particularly in medicine. Physicians of that era employed a wide range of methods for treating illnesses and injuries. One important medical text is the Medical Code, a collection of rules and recipes inscribed on clay tablets. Doctors used herbs, minerals, and various methods, including surgical procedures, to treat patients. This knowledge was passed down through generations, improving medical practices. Although ancient Mesopotamian medical knowledge was not as advanced as modern medicine, it laid the groundwork for many medical principles. Their approach to treatment and understanding of the human body had a significant impact on subsequent medical traditions. Education and science in Mesopotamia were highly advanced for their time. Institutions such as temple and palace schools trained future scribes, scholars, and administrators. Sumerian and Babylonian schools taught children the basics of writing, mathematics, and astronomy. Students learned cuneiform script, solved mathematical problems, and observed celestial bodies, which helped them become literate and educated individuals. These educational establishments not only taught practical skills, but also passed down cultural and religious traditions. The knowledge acquired in these schools played a crucial role in the administration, science, and culture of Mesopotamia. Your journey through ancient Mesopotamia has come to an end, and we hope you've discovered many fascinating and new insights about this incredible civilization. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about ancient cultures and their legacies, be sure to subscribe to our channel. Like the video if you found the information useful and inspiring, and share your thoughts in the comments. Your support helps us create even more engaging and educational content. See you in the next videos, where we'll continue exploring the amazing stories and achievements of the ancient world.